So, if you want to give me a countdown.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
So, welcome. I don't got audio. It's really quiet. So firstly we are taking the girl with the name Blame. Yeah, this is okay. M3. So we are taking the girl because upcoming rival fights are easier as the girl, and the male rival also has less text, so this saves time. And we are just moving in to Little Root, just your classic Pokemon opening, where you get your Pokemon just with a little twist to manipulating your starter, which is a frame-perfect trick in a 60 frames per second game, so I'm gonna give it a few tries. If I can't get that, I have a backup save prepared, but obviously because I commentated just before this run, those may have the wrong names, so I am really trying to get this. Go for a donation. This is just the standard. Oh.
We got a €17 and 51 cents donation from Pallister saying, "I'm broke." And with this donation, the Mudkip is now in the lead. Goomy.
Not yet. Maybe about another minute. Okay. So you saw me bonking there of the mother of our rival. This is to save turn frames. When you turn out of a stale position, it takes 8 frames, and if you bonk before, it takes the amount of frames you bonk, plus yeah, it only takes that. So if you're faster than 8 frames, you save time. So I think we are coming up to the manipulation, so I think we are going to cut this off now. I don't know how many tries I will need.
Well, the winner of the Mudkip is Goomy.
Goomy did it. Okay. So I'm resetting here and also starting an external timer. That's why I have the earplug. And we have to see a male 21 HP Mudkip with a female Poochyena. And this is 1 frame late. So yeah, it's frame perfect, so I'm gonna give it a few tries. This doesn't look good. Could be. No. Okay. There's a small chance it's male. It's really small. So I'm using a metronome-like sound cue to be able to time it correctly. I also have to reset on the same frame I'm starting the timer, so there's a bit inconsistency there. Let's just hope I will get it.
Each reset's like exponentially harder as well. Ridiculous.
The pressure is getting. So this could be it. And this is it!
Naughty. Nice.
I got it! So, no worries here. I don't need that anymore. Until later. So, the name is Gumi, right?
Yes.
Good. So, we are just being gifted this Pokemon now. It's G-O-O-M-Y. This is right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got our Mudkip named Gumi, and we said yes to help his son with a field study. So we are going to see him now and have our first fight, our first trainer fight, which is Rival 1, as usual in those games, in Pokemon games. But first we have to go through Route 1, and also a usual part is the encounter RNG. So we are just running from everything, we don't need any experience. And average is like 2 encounters, or even less. But you can get like up to 4. I think I never got more than 4, so this is looking quite good. Also, also this game is a saving simulator because almost every fight can kill you, so I'm going to be saving quite a lot. And here the first time. Because I would have to do the manip all over again, and no. So this fight should be easy if we don't get crit and we don't miss our tackles, because tackle is only 95% accurate. So the Mudkip we just manip has pretty perfect stats in every stat, and different to Gen 1 is that every stat has a 0 to 31 value instead of 0 to 15. And this looks like a nice fight. We got it. And usually you don't check your Mudkip at the start and you look for 16 attack here, which we got, so we are double safe that it's the right one. So yeah, this Mudkip is pretty much a perfect Mudkip, which we need to pull off our strats and help with ranges. There's actually a predetermined list of Mudkips that you can get, so you can't freely choose, and for a better Mudkip you would have to wait longer. Please, okay, this guy can block you, yeah, like that. We dodged him luckily. So now we are getting our Pokeballs. And the Pokédex, of course. Just your classic start. I am using the option with L equals A. That's for so I can mesh faster. I can use the L button to mesh with my A and B button. So it's for meshing. And our mom will give us the running shoes now, which is a nice movement item. Without, the run would be very boring. And yeah, I am going to take the mom here to be safe, because it's a marathon. And I talked to her again. Yeah, I take 2 mom heals to be even safer. So, moving on. There is already our first non-rival trainer fight, which can be a bit tricky because it is a speed tie with the Pokemon he has. Speed tie basically means you have the same speed stat as the opponent, and it's random whether you or he goes first, and he knows Growl. So if he growls before we attack, that's bad. So let's hope for no growls here, then it would have been a 4-turn fight, but now it's not guaranteed to be 4-turn anymore. Or we just get the crit and get the 3-turn, that's fine also. Nice. So yeah, also bonking off of him again. And dodging all those trainers here, because this is the only mandatory fight you have to take before the forest. And we didn't got any more encounters, so here we're having our first trip to the mart, where we will buy some potions and repels. Actually, not yeah, repels. Actually nice of this game that you can buy repels that early. Also, we will enter this Pokemon Center and leave it, just as I said before with Pokemon Red. You had to heal there to set your teleport point, and in this game you only need to enter it. So we set our teleport point there, and you will see why later. But basically we are not allowed to enter any Pokemon Center up from now till we use this as a teleport point. And now we are showing Wally how to catch a Pokemon, and it's boring. Well, but it got a little nice twist. He is catching a Ralts, and this Ralts can actually be a shiny Ralts. And it's not. Unfortunately. It's a really low percent chance, and a even lower percent chance is that the Zigzagoon can kill this Ralts. And if he does, the cutscene basically ends, and it still counts as he caught the Ralts, so you save time. But it's that unlikely, and you won't be able to manipulate it because of all the text boxes. The test uses it though. So a really slow tutorial on how to catch Pokemon. Yeah. And also, I'm pretty sure this was only nose growl, so training that up is going to be tough, but I believe in Wally. So now that he got it, we are going back to my father, who lent Wally the Zigzagoon, so he has to give it back, and he only had one Pokeball, so that was pretty ballsy.
YOLO ball.
Not quite. He used 2 tackles. So from now on, there is a Wingull manip, but I can't do it unfortunately because I haven't learned it yet. It's quite new, so I have to rely on getting a starter the old way, flyer the old way. Also, I'm saving here because there's a hard fight coming up. And also a spinner manipulation. What is this though? So basically when you run past a spinner, spinners are those NPCs that look in random directions, they will always catch you if you run past them. So you run close to them, so they turn into that direction because they actually have a radius in which they turn, and then just walk past them because they don't turn if you walk. And they can only spin every 32 frames. So you are safe to pass them this way. Also, this fight is trolly because Poochyena knows Sand Attack, and Sand Attack isn't nice. But we are hitting quite nice right now. 5 tackles. And we are through this. Missing this one. Also, he can boost his attack, so... well, this went fine. We defeat him. And... the optimal way, there's no more trainer fight till the next arena. Gym. So let's hope it stays that way. We are being rewarded a great ball for saving the sky from the evil Team Aqua grunt. So yeah, dodge that. I actually ran this game before at a BSG and I hit that one there, so really glad I didn't. Yeah, taking it slow here. I also will do a... these are the wrong berries. These one, it's just a safe strat for marathons. You don't really need them, but I will take them. These are leper berries and they work like an ether, so you can restore your PP with one of those berries, and those are 2, so pretty nice. I'm also going to save for this guy, because he can crit us and this can turn out really bad. Like I said, it's a saving simulator. Because we are not allowed to enter any Pokemon centers, so the way back would be really far. So we have this move called Mudslap. It's a ground type move. It's really weak, but it also lowers the opponent's accuracy. So we're at a pretty decent chance to not get hit often by this Geodude. You can deal 6 to 8 with a non-crit. Also like ranges work like in Gen 1. Like they roll. And we're slowly killing this Geodude. With the Winger Manip, you would have a Winger here with Water Gun, which you could use to do this fight more quickly. So this is definitely the better strat that I just don't know yet. So we got through this. This is fine.
Does XP not matter too much?
The Winger wouldn't actually get the XP because we would let it die.
Alright, cool.
And switching Water Gun just to a more comfortable position here, and Water Gun will deal with everything now, so easy. Just finishing up the trainers in this gym. This way. So, Generation 3 also introduced a mechanic called abilities. Each Pokemon has abilities, and the ability of Mudkip is actually really useful. If you're below, at 1/3 or below, your water moves deal 30% more damage, I think. Yeah, it's 30. And this really helps, so we try to manipulate that to ensure some ranges. Also, I'm going to save for pretty much every gym leader, so the mandatory save for Roxanne, because this fight isn't safe either. She just got a Geodude that is a one-shot, and a Nose Pass that is a bit more difficult. But we are trying to manipulate Torrent of Nose Pass, so we have it for after the gym. So we need to be at 13 or lower HP.
What is Torrent?
I said that. That you deal more damage with your water type attacks. Yeah, it's the ability. It's called. Also, he's going to lower our speed. That is good, because this way we actually may get Torrent. Also, this is high HP because now we are in Torrent, but we won't kill this because this was too high HP, and I think I just messed up. Please. Yeah, I need to potion now. I should have growled there. Thus, she would have this works. Thus she would have been very likely to harden, or because she can't kill with the growl. But this way also works. And we still have 3 potions. You want to leave the gym with at least 2 potions, so 3 are fine. And we are just past Roxanne. So she gives us a TM. In every Pokemon game you will get a TM from the gym leader, and they are good money. We are using them to get money by selling them. Also, the Team Aqua Grunt also stole something again. We need to chase him. And okay, we also need some experience and a flyer. And Taylor, by chance, is a flyer. So I am going to catch this. Thanks that you didn't crit. Just using the Great Ball because we don't need it. Besides catching the flyer. So we got it. That's nice. No nickname for flyer. Still need experience. This manip worked like she had a 1 in 16 chance to turn that, but she didn't, so I was safe to go past her. When you open the menu, Spinner's pause, so the internal timer is not moving further, and if you open your bag, the internal timer resets. So you basically have a safe pass every time when you use the bag, but this is slow, so we are using more advanced strategies that are also a bit more risky in failing, like one really nice strategy that's called Run into Bike that you will see later. Also, with being in Torrent and also super effective against these, we're just cleaning up. We don't want to learn Bite, although we saw it could be deadly, like in Brock's gym in the run before that. Here we find Mr. Briny. The Aqua Grunt stole his Pico, which is a Winger. And we need his help later, so we are freeing it. And we have time.
We got a €36 donation from Neo Bullseye saying hashtag palindrome Mortnilap. And with this donation, there has been something changed. The Kyogre name is now Magikarp.
Ooh. So, you just saw me one-shotting that Poochyena. This was only possible because of Torrent. Like being below 1/3 HP. Else we wouldn't have one-shot. And now we have the... no, this was... you have to open the menu there as soon as entering the tile. I messed that up, so I had to enter the back. So we have the choice of fighting one of the 2 trainers here. The top trainer can do 6 to 12 damage, 6 without, 12 with a crit. So I'm at 5 HP, I can't fight the top trainer, which is generally faster and has the potential to be a lot faster. So I have to fight this one, which is also fine. Also, we hit level 16, and level 16 is evolution time. So Mudkip will evolve, hands off the controller spreads. Also using this time to dry them off. So I'm actually able to play well. If I will do that, don't know. So we got a Marsh Top, which is required for the next fight. So, and it also learns a nice move called Mud Shot. It is only a 95% accurate, but it's really strong. So now you get why this game is so deadly, because we are relying on inaccurate moves a lot. Also getting another great ball, we don't need it, we will sell it later. Also, the nice part about fighting this trainer is that after the shopping we will end up with exactly $0 Pokédollars. Also we are getting the Pokénav and a ladder from this guy, Mr. Stone. The ladder we are supposed to bring to his son at the next island, at Dewford. And the Pokénav we just don't need, it's just another point in the menu where when you click on it you mess up. So hopefully we won't see that. Can't guarantee. So here moving one to the left because this guy could block us. Don't want that. Now won't enter the Pokemon Center, not allowed to, but enter the mart to do some shopping. So basically we are selling all our balls because we don't need them. We already caught our flyer and the TM. And we are going to buy 3 super potions. 2 X speed, 3 X attacks and 6 repels. And with that, we are exactly at 0. I just like how the route turns out to be that well routed. It's insane. So just moving back because Mr. Brawley's house actually is.
Just pretend we didn't see Brendan.
Yeah, Brandon was standing there. He was hoping for a rematch, but nah. Nobody got time for that. And getting the counter here. We don't need it, but we don't have another repair. So this is Mr. Brawley's house. He's just chasing his Pico. We have to exactly time it to be able to speak to him. Yeah, just use common sense and don't walk against the Pico. Also, now he will drive with the boat to the next island. There is a soft lock. You can soft lock on this island, but it's so far out of the way it won't happen in the run. He's just a nice guy to bring us here. Now we are entering this cave. Healing up for the next gym. And of course using a repair because
No, you forgot
caves. I forgot Flash, yeah, that's true. But I hope I will be able to do this movement. Oh. And move the cursor over, escape. Oh, almost perfect movement. That's fine though. Move the cursor over escape rope. Yeah. We are talking to him from the side, just the same reason the runners just before me used to talk to Oak from the side. Steven has to take less steps. And spoiler alert, we will see Steven again in the run. So now we can just smash. My fingers are sleeping. Yeah, I forgot. So now we are actually at the second gym, but we are kinda underleveled. So it is a really hard fight, and it is one of the first big run killers. Not this one, this is just a trainer, but the next one. But this one can troll you, because the Meditite knows Detect, which is just which just annihilates damage. So let's hope to not get it. And we didn't get it, and we didn't miss much shot. So pretty nice. So about to fight Brawley. He got a Machop and a Makuhita, and of course I'm saving here. They both know Bulk Up. Bulk Up is a move that increases your attack and defense, and we are using physical attacks. So yeah, it's not that great. Also, we are using a X attack. Let's hope for no Bulk Up. Got it. It can still be fine, but this is usually how it ends, how the end starts, if that makes sense. Bulk Up again. So this should be fine if he doesn't crit. Oh, this could be healing range. I hope it is not. It is. Okay. So if we don't get a crit here, we lost. Yeah, okay. I'm resetting this because you actually have to guess the damage you did. I thought this was fine damage to Mudshot, but the right play there would have been to Water Gun. Didn't do it though, so too late. Again, Bulk Up. So let's hope it goes better this time. A lot of damage again. Bulk Up again. So I think this, judging by the fight before, we should Water Gun this. Karate Chop, please don't crit. Thanks. It's a high critical hit chance move. This is fine, nice. So you see by the level of his Pokemon that we are underleveled. We are lower in the level. So yeah. This Bulk Up actually doesn't matter. It's better than Arm Thrust because it's a multiple hit move and those always lose time. So we are past Brawley. Yeah. Now we are able to see his gym at the fullest. It's not that hard to navigate though, even with this small circle. That's another change to other gens, like dark areas have this little circle and everything else is really black. Like in other gens everything is like just a dark tone and you could possibly see through it. So just moving out of here, and now that we delivered the ladder, Mr. Briny will take us to the next city. And this music is just great. Just take a moment to enjoy it. So we will get a hidden revive here just as a safety and get soft sand from this young lady. Soft sand is a item that you equip to a Pokemon and the ground type moves of that Pokemon are stronger. So because we are using ground type moves, it just comes in handy that it's just on our way. Also, you saw I didn't bonk there of the man. That's because if you hold the direction when starting the dialogue, you can buffer it to take it out of the fight as well. So I didn't have any turn frames after that. Saving here because these fights can go wrong. I just say supersonic with no smart AI. Just those two Aqua guns. Yeah, not much to say about it. Those Carvanas have a ability called Rough Skin. If we use a contact move against them, we will take damage, and it takes time, extra text box, and it's slow. So we don't want that. So we are using Mudshot, which is a non-contact move, and also one-shots them. This one has the Zubat that I'm worried about because Supersonic. We have no way of one-shotting this, and got the Supersonic. Gonna get through. Just gonna get through. And if we hit ourselves, we can heal. Ah, unfortunate. Focus energy. Okay, we should heal now. Just potion because the super potions are really tight. I snapped out of confusion, which is really good. So after this fight you want to be at a minimum of 19 HP and a maximum of 40 HP. And we are at 20, which is just fine. So because of how AI works, if you are at a high HP value, the enemy is more likely to go for status moves. We don't want status moves if we tank attacking moves. So we are manipulating low HP, but not as low that we can die. Because without a crit, he can only deal 18 damage. So, yeah, upcoming is the next rival fight. And he got Trico. It evolved by now to Grovile. Saving. We need to repel and equip the soft sand. And he turned. Getting the hidden full heal. That's just really convenient. And saving here for the rival fight. He got a Grovile, and Marshtomp is a water ground type. Grass is 4 times effective to it, so this is really scary, and we have no way of one-shotting him. So what we are going to use is the second ability of our move, Mudshot. It's that it also slows the target. First we are going to set up on the Numel. And here's Growl. So we are setting up X attacks, and we wouldn't be able to do this if... Oh, nice miss. So we are able to heal to full. It would just negate one of our X attacks, and we don't have spare ones, so... We want to be at low HP. Now we are at high HP to be able to tank a Absorb. But Absorb also fills up his HP, so we don't want that. So the first turn he's outspeeding us and using Absorb, but he can't regain any HP. But now we are outspeeding because we slowed him on the first turn and can just kill him off. And this worked really well, because usually you miss Mudshot here, and if you miss Mudshot here, you're dead. So really glad that didn't happen. Also hit on that. So we are through rival. Right. Really. We also don't want the move 4 fight. It's useless. Because we have a early flyer, this is a nice safe strat. We can pick up a second revive that's just hidden coming up and be safe for some fights. Get this revive. Oh, okay. So manipulating these so we don't have to fight against them. And already coming up in the next city. Here we are going to get the Rock Smash HM from this guy. Again, buffering the direction in the dialogue, so we don't have to bonk off. And getting our favorite item, the bike. And the bike in this game is just no regular bike, it's the Mark bike. It gets faster, it accelerates. It gets faster every time. And it's, of course, faster than running. Yeah. So, I don't know why I funked that. Here we are just healing. This. Teaching Rock Smash. We don't have anyone to teach Rock Smash to besides our Gumi. But that's fine. We don't need 4 moves anyways. Rock Smash is really weak. We won't use it. Oh. Yeah. And now we will meet our old friend Brawley. He wants to fight against us, and we have to say yes to enter the gym because he wants to enter the gym, but we are showing him that he's not ready for this.
He acts really sickly, but he's only got asthma, as far as I know.
Yeah, he only got double team and Brawl. I can't see him beating this gym. So it can get messy if you miss that first mud shot, then he double teams. Luckily that didn't happen. So coming up is the electric gym. We are immune against electric, so this should be easy. But as you've seen with Surge, there are quite a few Sonic Boom users that are electric types, so we have to look for these. But first another Meditite with Detect, just hope... Oh, okay. Detect, wasted 1 turn. Every consecutive turn he tries to use Detect, the chance of succeeding goes down. Like, second turn is 50%, third turn is 25%. He could successfully detect 3 turns in a row. And this is just really annoying. So we're still pretty good off with 1. So this is a Voltop guy. He just got 3 Voltops. We want at least 1 Sonic Boom from him. 3 Sonic Booms would mean we are dead. We don't want 3. But 1 is actually pretty nice. So we are at low HP because the first gym leader Pokemon has Supersonic. And yeah, you know how that works. You've seen it already. So let's hope he gives us Sonic Boom and hits. Nice. Sonic Boom isn't 100% accurate, so it can't miss. So this is actually pretty good HP for the gym leader. I was still safe though, because we are using Mudshot, and it can miss. Actually, not at that time. So we just need 1 XP to outspeed every Pokemon in this gym. And thus we are only getting hit once here. Hopefully... Ah, he missed. That's fine too. Now we one-shot everything. Sonic Boom always doing 20 HP damage. And coming up is really cool movement with the bike. Because I just said that it's really fast and that makes up for some nice movement. I hope that I will get it. Okay. So we got through Watson without any problems. Only 1 Brawley dead. So fun. And coming up is one of the scariest normal trainers there are in this game. Also called Cool Trainer Brook. And I talked to him again. You take a 77% range with the risk of dying. That's basically it. So, because of that scare... Yeah. Also, there can be Pokemon in these rocks.
How likely?
Not likely at
Not
all.
very likely.
I don't know the percentage, but it's really unlikely. Yeah. It happens every once in a while. Saving here because... Yeah. This was not safe at all. But I got through. So you are going to see the first run into Bike Minute here.
Nice.
And I got it. So what you're basically doing, you have 8 frames to turn from the running animation to the biking animation. Because running makes spinners look towards you, and biking doesn't. But biking is faster than walking. That is the idea behind it. So you are making them spin, so they don't spin again and bike faster. This is Cool Trainer Brook. She got a Roselia, and it's a... Okay. Yeah, that's why you also have to be low HP. I thought 40 would be enough. I didn't think it was too high. So this Mudshot, it can miss, and it's... Okay. Yeah, I will just make you see this and then. Okay, let's do this again. This is why this is the most scary. Trainer, you can't do anything about it. This was, by the way, the safe way to do it. Got it again.
Made it
Always
all really
nice
easy.
to see that. But I missed that exit. Okay, so how I dodge this spinner is by deloading him. Spinners are only loaded 8 tiles, I think, in, and they can't spin after they are loaded for a specific amount of time. Nice wing attack. Good. So by moving that fast with the bike, we are moving past them till they even get the chance of spinning. That is the concept of deloading. And this time, got it. 77% range. In my last race, I failed this. I missed this range 3 times in a row. So it can be a bit annoying sometimes. But we are past Cool Trainer Brook, which is nice. Okay, just some movement here to avoid those trainers. Get the hidden nugget, because we need some money for some items. Okay, thank you, old man. But first, we need to sell this nugget. And because we are selling anyways, we are selling bulk up and steering. We need shockwave for later, you will see why. And then we will buy some items we need later. Mainly super repels. Okay, got everything we need. Now we can continue our way through Meteor Falls. Using a super repel here. Okay. This happens when you miss the run into bike. You basically just walk past him, and they have a chance to turn. Like, this guy could have hit me, but luckily he didn't. It's just RNG up to that if you fail it. So you can still fail it and get a spinnerless run, but it's dependent on luck, and of course you are trying to not depend on luck. So here's just a meeting with Team Aqua and Team Magma, the both two evil teams of the region. We don't really care. So this one you can also manipulate with running, but I'm inconsistent at it, so I am just back manipulating him. Also this girl, because the repel is quite short, and I'm trying to not get encounters in here. And now we are reuniting this couple. They are divided by those rocks. We can't get an encounter here because we have a repel active. And to thank us, he will give us the Strength HM, which is a really good physical normal move. Also, yeah, there's a physical and special split in this game, but it's divided by time. So normal moves are always physical, water moves are always special, and like that. Teaching over water gun because we don't need it anymore. And then just moving back up where we actually went before. This time we can't get an encounter in because again we have a repel active. Also, there's a better way to manipulate that trainer, but why not go for the back manip if he is already looking in the right direction for it? Also, this cutscene can have a random NPC in it. It is a really low chance, though I think 1 in 64, if I remember correctly. No. Okay. Luckily, this wasn't a trainer. They're just clashing there, and this is the first real trainer. So there's a meteorite in this crater, and Team Aqua wants it. We are trying to deny it. So let's see how that goes. Can just sprang everything here. We also should be good on Mudshot PP. They are quite close routed. Also, speaking to trainers is faster than making them move to you. So this specific movement for that. We could strength those Kavanas, but we don't want to because extra attack spells. So we are risking of missing a notch. So upcoming is the fight against the leader of Team Aqua, Archie. This is kind of an interesting fight because we are going to switch our flyer to the front just before the fight, and of course saving. Save. Because the leading Pokémon of him, a Mightyena, knows Sand Attack and Scary Face. Those are both bad. Scary Face lowers your speed, Sand Attack lowers your accuracy. You don't want this. And it also got the ability Intimidate, which lowers your attack. Also don't want that. So we are using the flyer to get the Intimidate ability out, and then using a item we just bought earlier called a guard spec. So all stat lowering attacks can't happen. And he is guaranteed to bite here because he kills. How AIs work, he's going to roll basically if he can kill. If he can kill, he's going for a damaging move. If not, it's random. So here Sand Attack doesn't work. And because he wrote that Bite could kill the Tailo, he used it. It's that easy. Also, this is quite low HP because the upcoming Golbat can do up to 24 HP damage. So you... I need to heal here, which is unfortunate, but it happens. This should be fine if we don't get another crit. Or we just crit. Okay. 24. That worked out quite well. We could strength the upcoming Sharpedo, but again, extra text box. And we only have 4 HP. Rough Skin would kill us, so we have to much shot and rely on it hitting, and it hit. So that worked out pretty well. Just got past Archie. The role that the NPC is going to do if he sees if he can kill you is actually different from the role that actually happens. So he can think, oh, I can kill him, but then low roll on the actual attack and not kill. So okay. This is a thing that can happen. This girl can't look right, so we can just pass her. Now buying some items here. We actually want 2 of those. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Upcoming next is the Flannery Gym. It's in a nice puzzle of those shooting and falling things. And there are actually trainers hidden here, so you have to take a specific path to not hit any trainers. But it's not that hard when you do that. So also trying to bonk off the wall to eliminate the turn frames. And this fight is special in means we need to switch here. and heal our Pokemon. And we want a specific outcome, which we will see shortly. Stay tuned. So we need to set up 4 X attacks. 3 could be... Oh! We got poisoned. That's surprising. Actually surprising. I'm actually surprised by that because it usually takes longer. We want to get poisoned here. So I actually can't set up 4 X attacks because overheat would kill us. So we have to take a range on the Torkoal now. Really hoping to get it, because getting the poison can be tricky, but we saved for that. So let's see, let's get this range. Got it, nice. I actually don't know the exact numbers, but it's a range, I know that. So usually Flannery is a really big run killer. And also having 12 HP really is good for the upcoming part. Because we don't like it in here. It's like there's fog in here and it's hot. No. We want to go away. But we are not leaving the normal way. We are leaving in a ambulance. So we are just going to walk around. And oh no, we winded out. That was unexpected. But that's really convenient that we are right here at the gym we had to do next. So this is why I entered the Pokemon Center in the beginning, to do this death wall. So we don't need to take all the way back.
Am I right in thinking...
It's a long way.
Am I right in thinking you could have caught Abra?
I could have caught an Abra, but...
Risky?
Yeah, it's... no... missing a Mudshot here is too much. I should... Okay. I should have... what's the word? Saved before this fight. Please kill me. Thanks. This fight is really trolly because the enemy used an accuracy. It's not that broken like in Gen 1. But... yeah. Attract... I can't... I can't do anything about this. This is just really unlucky. Well, I woke up. I am immobilized by laugh. I'm asleep.
Nice.
So I'm just going to wipe here. I'm trying to fight through. If I get it, fine. If not, fine. Because I can't use all those status healing items. Oh, I got through. I crit. And I lowered the speed. So now I'm going first. Just have to fight through that laugh. And we did!
Nice, nice.
This... wow. Glad this worked out. This is a trolley fight. Oh man. So... having to heal here. I should have saved for that. Now I'm pretty low on status healing items. But probably we're still fine. This crit was definitely nice, but a crit on this trainer is also really nice because he used an X defend. And like in the run before, critting ignores status changes of the enemy, not your own in this game. In Gen 1 it ignores all, in this only from the enemy, and we were able to one-shot that. Really nice. So actually after that bad luck, we are getting a bit of good luck. This next Pokemon is a range. We have to use Mudshot 2 times, and it's a range to two-shot it. It's a favorable range, but he used a die at it. So if he attacks us and most likely crits, we are dead. So no missing and killing. This is optimal, and we got it. So the Norman fight now is also one of the biggest round killers because of his slakings. They are really strong, and yeah, we this time are using a X defend, and if he crits, we're dead. We're just dead to a crit because of the mechanic I just explained with the ignoring stat changes on a crit. So for this fight we are setting up a X defend and 2 X attacks, and he knows facade and yawn. Also the ability of slaking is truant, so he can only do stuff every 2 turns. Nice crit. We have to heal though now. Energy root actually heals to full. It heals 200. Feint attack, that's nice because it deals less damage. We need to be like above 45 after the next Pokemon. This is just a tad too low, We lowered the speed now, we outspeed now, so we just need to get above 45. So slash, please don't crit. Nice. And we can actually strength this. Strength is 100% accurate, so whenever you can, you should use it. Now the slaking has a nice move called Focus Punch. Focus Punch takes 1 turn to charge, but if you are getting hit in that turn, you lose your charge and can't do anything. So he's only doing things every 2 turns, but then if we hit him, he can't do anything. So unless we miss Mudshot, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, and Focus Punch is... we lived.
No question.
Yeah, we lived. I actually thought we were dead. Okay. I don't have that range too good in my head, because usually you don't live. That must have been a really low roll. Also, I was quite high on HP. 45 is the threshold. Nice, really lucky. Kind of relieved. Now the sentimental talk with your father that you are stronger than him. Now the uncle of Wally wants to give us a present because we helped Wally a lot. He doesn't want to bribe us. He also says that he doesn't want to bribe us. Yeah, there he said it. But he actually gives us Surf. And we will need that. Super Repel, do we have? No Super Potion left, okay. Just teaching Surf over Tackle, we won't need Tackle anymore. And we are, with that Super Repel and surf, being able to surf, we will get to the hidden rare candy here. Which is pretty nice. Rare candies are always nice, so we take this little detour and then shop a bit. I will actually sell a bit to be able to buy some safety items. Usually you don't save here. I should really buy one more super potion. No escape rope. 7 X attacks and the rest X speeds. So this works out pretty well. And now I super repelled on that specific spot, because if I have perfect movement here, the super repel is going to wear out at a specific place, which you will see, which plays out perfectly. If I... Okay. You are not meant to go down there. Yeah, he only got a skin. It's fine. It's no big deal. You can just kill it. But you are not supposed to hit that. Okay. But I can still show the super repel. Oh no. Okay, I messed that up. It was supposed to wear out one earlier. Good thing I got super potions.
What is the benefit to wearing out there?
It was meant to wear out one tile earlier, so exactly in front of the spinner and not like where the spinner stands. So this was really lucky that I didn't hit it.
Does that freeze her, does it?
This freezes her, and you are able to use another super repel because... Okay, because... Okay. I'm hitting spinners now, but this is fine. They're all really quick spinners. Because you have to use another super repel and thus opening the bag and freezing her. Basically. So you're not allowed to bond there to be able to move past him. But this is fine, only some quick fights. Okay. Got this one, good. So, we are meeting Steven again. Like I said, he will play a bigger role in this. We actually can't manip him, so we have to back manip him. I'm actually saving here because upcoming is a kind of difficult, not really difficult, but dangerous movement. Because if you fail there, you are going to die. It worked out though. Yeah, good enough. So we are at the Weather Institute now that is taken over by Team Aqua. Just fighting our way through. again, trying to mud-shot every Cabana that's there. So here we are intentionally letting the trainer go towards us because you can like see we can now move behind him and don't have to take the way around. Which saves some steps and just is nice. The only time we intentionally let someone walk towards us. And the amount of mud shots just perfectly works out for this. Now back manipping this trainer. Because he's actually a spinner. He rarely spins, but if you don't back manip him, it's like playing with fire. And you shouldn't do that. Now defeating the admin here, and after that we are being gifted a Pokémon. It's not that much for the Pokémon, but for the item he's wearing, that it's really good. So I think the optionals got me to a high XP route. There are two routes you can take here, low XP and high XP, and obviously by hitting spinners you automatically get towards the high XP.
Is high XP safer?
Yeah, kinda. No, I can YOLO one time. Okay. Yeah, we were safe for bite and self-hit there. High XP is safer because you're high XP for the next gym. You basically rare candy later. So conveniently enough, there's a bed standing in here, and we can just talk to it and it will heal us. There's also a PC, but we don't need that. So coming up is a rival fight, so going to save. This rival fight really is pretty safe, but it can go wrong. There's a small chance. Like, in this game, most fights are not 100% safe. Like, close to none are 100% safe. So we are just setting up 2x attacks. And 1x speed here. Yeah, he like rolls the magnitude, and if he crits a the x speed is at the bottom. If he crits a magnitude 9, it hurts. And he also uses focus energy to get a higher crit rate. So if he uses that and then rolls a high magnitude and crits, we can die. So high XP route just is menuing after this fight. Low XP route would have been menuing before this fight. So it doesn't really make a difference either. Then I have to mud-shot the Whalmer instead of strength it. That's and it can't do much. So past that fight, now we can menu. And use those 2 rare candies on our Gumi. And it's faster to do this menu, swapping the Mystic Water to in the Pokemon menu. You can also equip it from the back menu, but that's slower because you have to take off the item he's wearing to avoid some extra text boxes. And here's Steven again. We just went past a gym there, but it's actually blocked by something invisible, and it turns out to be a Kekler, which he just shows up and wants us to show him how we fight and we run, because it's faster. So now we are able to see those invisible Kecleons, and we are able to get to that gym. Also, we can't bike in this high grass. So we always have to get off the bike there. This gym has a really nice puzzle to it. I quite like it. And 2 fights you have to do. So just this fight and then the gym leader, which actually is the fight with the most setup in the game. So it can go wrong because of the amount of the setup. But it's not the most dangerous fight. Just solving this puzzle real quick. Most of the trainers here are kind of blind. He didn't see us, and this guy also is blind. He can't see us. Only when we move straight to him, and we won't do that. So we are going to super repel and use a regular potion just to be a little bit more safe, because it saves a menu to super repel there if you have to heal anyways. And of course save and then try to do this. We need 1 X special, 5 X attacks and 1 X speed for this fight. So that are 7 X items, quite a lot. Starting off with this one. He uses double team. This is usual, like this happens a lot. So we just have to hit through and we one shot. And we did. Nice. That's nice. Now upcoming is a Pelipper. This Pelipper has protect. Sometimes he gets stuck in protecting, which is really nice because we have to set up 5 X attacks on him. There he did protect once. There he did protect twice. Very nice, that's fine. We still need to be in Torrent after this, so... Oh, I set up 1 X attack too much. This is kinda unfortunate now, because I have to push now. I could have just XP'd and would have been fine. I had 1 X... Oh, nice crit, that's good. I had 1 X attack left from the Flannery fight. So... protecting when we attack is not the best thing. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, we don't need the X attack anyways. So, second protect failed there, because it's only 50% to work consecutively. Because we are in Torrent, we one-shot the Skarmory. And because of the 6 X-attacks we even set up, we are able to one-shot this Altaria as well. So this is Winona. So now we can move on. Sometimes hard to get onto that bike. Okay, that didn't work out. That also didn't work out.
He's hiding behind a tree.
I got caught by a tree. Yeah, this is a ninja boy. Yeah, all day ninja boy. And he caught us. Yeah, he shouldn't be too bad. If he's not double teaming, please hit. Also a speed boost, but that doesn't matter because he's already outspeeding us. It's only wasting some turns.
Will he have Shedinja as well?
I don't hope so. No, coughing. Okay. You got me worried.
Yeah.
No, I didn't thought it as a Shedinja. So just got some extra XP and actually evolving now. That's a bit early, but well, can't help about hitting some optionals. With the really fast movement, it's quite hard to dodge them sometimes. So we're just gonna continue our way and try to avoid hitting more. Get those Person Berries. Person Berries heal confusion, so they're always nice. Got this one. And now we are doing some weird looking movement. Yeah. As I said earlier, if you open the Poke enough, you messed up. So we are teaching Fly to our Flyer here, because in the next menu we have to use Fly. And it's faster to just teach it in the repair menu.
Did you get the fly point when you went to the right there?
Exactly. I entered Lily Cove just for one tile to be able to fly to it later. So we don't have to take this whole way again. And at the top here, waiting is Team Aqua. They're trying to steal an orb. But that's fine. Because, yeah, after that. So... those are just some classic one-shots or nothing to worry about. I'm pretty low on surfs now though, but thankfully I got the safety leper berries and I can just use them to refresh on my surfs. So I'm using surf here because it kills, and using Mudshot couldn't miss. So the last fight up here, the movement wasn't that good actually, so the repel isn't lasting anymore. If it would, we won't have the risk of missing, of getting an encounter in the grass up here. That okay, double miss. You better hit now. Okay. That is just up here, and that has a hidden item in it. So we have the risk of an encounter there, but that's fine. So we are meeting the boss of Team Aqua again. He just stole the orb, so the old lady gives us the opposing orb to be able to stop him. Just your basic Pokemon story stuff. Didn't get an encounter, that's good. Got the rare candy. Now we are flying back because there's something happening in Slayport. A interview. So, Team Aqua is trying to steal the submarine. And yeah, we just caught them. Their secret hideout is in Lily Cove, where we actually just went into one time. So we can fly there now. This is Lily Cove. We have never seen it, but we are able to fly here. And then go to the... oh, what? Go to the hideout, which is just really well hidden in this rock. And people here are also blind, like, hey. So, fine. So, this girl just moves there, and if I would have bonked on her, she definitely would have caught me. So you have to wait for her to move away there. So this part can be skipped by doing a YOLO ball minute on the Kyogre, but it's not that consistent. So it's depending on the nickname of the Pokemon. So I prefer to not do it. And here I'm just yeah. You can just press right here. It just works out perfectly. I find it really nice. Again, blind guy. Another one. This girl is this blind. You can go one down. Wait, what is my HP at? Okay, I need to heal. Super potion, and this should be fine then. Yeah, this is the only fight you have to take here. Yeah, go for it.
We got a 20 euro donation from Memen45 saying, I've got to try for the best fish, Buttfish. And this brings Buttfish back in the lead for the Kyogre name.
Nice. So good we're in Torrent here because we can one-shot this Mariana now. It uses Intimidate, but luckily Surf is special and it doesn't affect. It isn't affected by the attack drop. So the submarine is leaving anyways because the guy got enough time for them. Oh, what? And we can just leave now and head to where the submarine is heading, but first stopping by at Moss Deep. We will also use our last Super Repel. Because we will have something better soon. I also will sell some items here. You're usually not selling here, but just for the safety, I'm going to do it. We got max repels here. We only need 7 though. And only like 7 hyper potions, but yeah. And we can get some full heals if we get status, because we used quite a few of those. Now this is the house of Steven. He actually lives here. And he gives us the Dive HM, which is pretty useful for the next gym. Because it is a 2-turn move. The first turn you are diving into the water and you are untargetable by that. Yeah, and can't be hit. So you may have noticed we only have HMs now. So our Swampert moved into a HM slave.
Better catch something better.
What did you say?
Better catch something better.
Yeah, I will. Well, hopefully it's better. What is my HP at? I haven't looked at it. Okay, this is fine. This Xadu has Nightshade. And... okay, he didn't use it. Nightshade deals the amount of level as damage. And it would have done 37 damage. And we give him 2 turns, so... it could have been deadly, but he mostly doesn't go for it. So, pretty safe there. I also need to... either my serfs. I forgot that. I'm gonna do it in the save menu before the worst fight in the game. Also the only double fight in the game. Got the leper berries. Not use one on Surf. Being sure I hit the right one. And of course save. This is the deadliest fight in the game. And you will see why soon, or you will say this guy is lying because I get a first try, but I don't think so. Double fights are actually pretty hard in manipulating HP and AI. So we are using a X-Speed on Swampert's turn and using a Hyper Potion on the Flyer's turn to heal Swampert. So they are more likely to attack Swampert. And the Flyer survives, so we can use the Flyer to do things. Taylor is pretty useless, but Castform is more useful for that because he knows Rain Dance and Powder Snow.
To give some context to this, there's a 95 line paste bin just on this fight. So
Yeah.
there's quite a lot to it.
Whew! Lucky. Lucky there. I need to heal. There's no way I'm surviving this. So you saw me using Dive when he used Solar Beam. That's because I actually don't think there's a way out here. I will try. No crit. Ah, feels bad. To avoid getting hit by the Solar Beam, and this will kill. Okay. There was no way, no real way out of it. Maybe healing until I get Solar Beam, but even that would have been like suboptimal. So just starting the fight over. Yeah, this is a bad fight. It is. So again, using the speed on Swampert's turn to be able to outspeed everything, and then the Hyper Potion to heal it. Just like last time, this is the strat to go for. Took in Sunlight, Psychic the Gumi. Oh, wrong. Think packing here is the best option. Solar Beam avoided. Think I need to heal now though. Nice roll. Psychic. Oh, he lived a. Oh, okay. He got doubled, but he lived a Sorok Psychic. This he can only do that if he got really good special defense. So nice. We have the Sorok, and there's a thing called split damage, and he just uses Calm Mind. Okay. Split damage lowers the damage if you hit 2 targets with the move. But now there's only Lunar Turn. But it used Calm Mind, and Calm Mind raises the special attack and special defense, and we are attacking with special. And just missing it. And another Calm Mind. This is turning out quite unfortunate. A crit would be really nice because, just like saying before, crits ignore status changes. Nice. Okay, we got through. This wasn't fast at all, but
Not
through
dead.
is through.
Not dead.
Not dead a second time, yeah. Phew. Okay. Past the hardest fight in the game. And we actually got Calm Mind as a TM, but we don't need that. I actually repelled 2 steps into the gym to make the repel wear out as a specific tile, but I just took extra steps again. This is okay. This is alright. So they went with the submarine to this cave where the legendary Pokemon Kyogre is waiting. Yeah, usually it would have run out later. So this is still fine. We need to nip him like that. And then get off the bike, because running is actually faster because you have to accelerate so many times. And the first step of the bike is slower than running. So running is better here, if you don't slip off the D-pad though. Just a cave full of puzzles, they're not really difficult. Just a water puzzle and a few more strength puzzles. Taking slow though. Okay. Yeah, every time you push a boulder you get a little bit of lag, and it can be a bit confusing if you don't hear like the music directly from it, but it's fine. So here we don't have Mudshot anymore, so we are just going to Strength and take the rough skin damage. Because we also want some damage for the next fight. And the next fight actually is the last fight of Gumi. This was not the right move, but okay. Surf wouldn't have been a one-shot anyways, because we're not in Torrent. And less crit. So I'm just using this to get into Torrent and then one-shotting. Or Plant. I have to heal now though, because 12 is a little too low for the next fight. And usually you're not hitting level 39. Yeah. Wait, you're not hitting level 40, but I think I will. So I gotta heal before the next fight. Just some more puzzles. They're all pretty basic. Not taking that ball. And the next fight is another Archie fight. I got a super potion. That's about the best amount I could heal for now. This will also be the last use of a guard spec. I bought 2 before. And we only used 1 yet, so might as well use the second. And this time we're not switching a slave to the front, because we don't need to. Because we are not using physical attacks, so he can intimidate us like he wants. It's fine. So it's up. Got spec. And he will just Scary Face and Sand Attack. But he can also bite, which would be preferred not to. We need 2 X specials, 1 X speed. And if I can set up this X-Speed without getting hit, this is actually pretty perfect. Okay, this is a perfect fight. If I don't get crit next turn. But this if always is there in Pokemon. So the mist wears out, we don't need it anymore, we get Wing Attack into Torrent and surf away. This went out pretty well. Very good fight there. So now it's just coming a really long cutscene. But I still have to mash all those text boxes away. Kyogre just disappeared. It actually reacted to our orb, to the red orb, and not to the blue orb Archie took. So he took the wrong orb, and if we wouldn't have followed him, Kyogre would have still be there. So it's really our fault. But we won't say that. Just keep quiet about it. Also, Steven will come because it hasn't been enough text yet.
When do you want to cut off the name for Kyogre?
I'm gonna say like it's still like 5 minutes. We
Okay.
can leave it open for like 5 minutes.
It's still Buttfish. Buttfish is still in the lead.
The repel wears out. We will actually go to Kyogre. Kyogre is the Pokemon that's responsible for all this rain, and we have to stop it because else we all will drown. Although we can dive, but whatever. Most people can't. So there is Steven again. He's there quite often last time. And also Vasily, I think he's called. I don't know. The gym leader of this town actually. So we have to go to Kyogre just before we do the gym of this town. And I again forgot my flash. Only that this cave is a little bit harder and I don't like it. And the earth is like they're like little earthquakes, and they are stopping you actually. So there's Kyogre, and I'm gonna put up the Eon timer again because I am going to manipulate it. I'm not going to do the YOLO ball because of the name incentive. And I would like to cut off the name also.
Should I cut off the Kyogre
Yeah,
name now?
please.
Okay, the name for Kyogre is going to be Buttfish.
Nice. Two T, I guess. But fish. Okay, this was bad. I'm sorry. So, this is Kyogre. Let's see if I got the manipulation right. If I got the manipulation right, the Kyogre should have respectable stats in speed and special attack. So I still have to name it though, even if I have to reset after that. I guess this is right. Okay. So let's see, rare candy. This is fine. It's not really like good, but it's fine. So I actually didn't hit in the cluster, but the one I got is alright. So we are just going to teach some moves. We don't have a waterfall user now, and luckily waterfall is a pretty good move, so we can just teach it to Kyogre.
Are you looking for specific stats?
Yeah, for special attack and speed. Speed is not really good, but special attack is really good.
Cool.
So this will do. Also, we will give it a person berry and use the escape rope. There's a cluster of four Kyogres that you want to hit. I didn't hit in the cluster, but that's fine. Yeah, we just fly to the city we're currently in because it's Sutupolis city. Thanks. Because it's faster to fly than just move around. Also, excuse my casual save. I will casual save here.
Yeah, if you fall down here, you've got to go through a gauntlet of trains.
You lose about 20 minutes if you fall on the latest point. I think it was 20 minutes. It's not nice to fall here.
No.
So usually you don't, but it can always happen. Like you
I've seen
slip.
runners fall here.
Yeah. It's really devastating, but it all worked fine. So luckily I got some extra XPs earlier, because I will need them. Yeah. Pretty slow Kyogre, but pretty strong also. It's pretty slow buttfish, rather. So, just finishing up the Wallace. Wallace is his name. I think Vasily is the German name. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whiscash is Whiscash? It's just like a derpy Kyogre.
Yeah, it's about.
Yeah, he's the real bugfish.
What a shame we don't run a Whiscash. So. So using a X special here to be able to one-shot everything and two-shot the Milotic. And even one-shotting the Whiscash after a +2 special defense boost. Also, two of his Pokemon have the ability Swift Swim, and Buttfish has the ability Drizzle. So we are making it rain, and they have the ability to be double speed in rain. Yeah, not the greatest, but it works out. And it's actually double speed, like +2 speed boost. So X speed won't do anything unless you have 100 or more speed. But even this way, this is not a big problem. We equip the Person Berry because there can be quite some confusion shenanigans here, and it didn't happen though, so we have to unequip the Person Berry again. And just use this TN. Yeah, here you see all the trainers you would have had to fight if you fought. It's not nice. So better don't fall. This fly. It's actually super sensitive to the flying. Max Repel, no, we already did that, then give it the Mystic Water. And now off to Victory Road. We have 8 badges now, only the Elite Four left. There's one guy here, I don't know how to avoid him consistently, so I'm stopping for him. He got some movement about him, but I just never... Usually my runs die before here, so that's an excuse. So... Max Repel. So trying to move as close to her as possible. It's only worth it if you don't bonk, but it's good to try it anyways, because else you just learn suboptimal movement, in my opinion. And the moveset of Kyogre actually is pretty good. We got Shockwave, which is an electric type move, and we are pretty slow. And Ice Beam, which is a ice type move, and 2 water type moves. We don't have the ability Torrent, but the Drizzle ability always like makes our water moves better because in the rain water moves are more powerful. Really caring here to not move the wrong boulder, because then you have to reset the room. So the trainers here in Victory Road are not anything special. Just maneuvering through here with without flash is all about it. And also, every time you're using Kyogre, it says the text, Kyogre's Drizzle makes it rain. That's losing a bit of time, but believe me, it's still faster than using Swampert till the end. And also, this happened. Ouch. Yeah, we have a really slow Kyogre. Nothing to do about that now. We have the spare X speeds, but there's no real use to use it here. if we could hit through. Okay, thanks. Only a few more trainers left here, and we are at the Elite Four. We should outspeed the Gardevoir now. Nice. And now only the Elite Four missing. He trained quite a lot since we last saw him. He only had a level 16 Waltz then. And now he has like a full team. He really stepped up his game. So we don't need to heal or save. We don't need to heal or buy something. So we are just going through, but we are saving though because of the low speed. This fight could turn out bad.
I thought you were being brave there without saving.
I would with one of the 4 Kyogres in the cluster. You don't need to save with either of those, but with a slow but strong one, which is not the worst you can get, but you still should save in a marathon. I'm not that crazy. So I'm not setting up on Mightyena because it knows Swagger. Not a nice move. I'm not setting up on Cacton because it's also got really bad moves. And I think I'm not even setting up. on this fight because I didn't got that many XPs. Yeah, get the swagger anyways. Just try to fight through. Nice. Just trying to fight through the confusion. Actually, could have healed it at Absol, but it's fine. We can take some safe hits. Fake out can happen. It's a priority move. Like, even if Kyogre is fast, it moves first. And yeah. Oh, nice. Hit through 3 times. That's quite good. It doesn't happen often. So, the first of 4 down. No save for this one, because this one isn't a problem at all. So, this is pretty standard one-shotting everything, because Kyogre is just that good. This is the reason we are running Sapphire instead of Ruby, because in Ruby you fight Groudon, and it's not nearly as good as Kyogre. Water types are usually the best Pokemon in the game, most of the times. Because they just have a really good move pool. Most of them learning electric type attacks and ice type attacks. And that's just really good coverage. Specifically for this Elite Four. So we can't one-shot this Dusclops, so I'm using Shockwave before, tanking a hit, and then killing with Surf, so I don't hit it into heal range, and she uses a potion, a Forester.
Can I come in with a quick donation real quick?
Sure.
We just got a €1 donation from Rocco saying, "A great event, let's fight cancer." Thank you for your generous donation.
Just healing and saving for the next fight, because this is the last scary fight. The next two are just fine. Not much to do. I need to save 1 Ice Beam, but having that good of a special attack, I can just surf a Flygon that you normally have to Ice Beam. So that's fine. Here I'm using one of those XPs. To be able to outspeed it. You don't need much speed to outspeed everything here, but well, we don't have even that much. So we need to set up 3 X specials on this fight, which we have enough of. Also, Body Slam has the chance of paralyzing. I would prefer that not happening. So 1 more X special, and then we can just one-shot everything, and I'm paralyzed. Okay. last possible turn, and now he can set up the hail again, and thus losing more time each turn. So this paralyze really was unfortunate, but it happens. And I'm paralyzed. Well, there's a reason I have 11 full heals. I never needed 11 before, but better be safe. Okay, this time no paras. But this lost quite some time now. But it's fine. It's the last scary fight. So the last Pokemon from Glacier is a Walrein. With this special attack you can one-shot her with 3 X-Specials. She has a berry, so if you hit her into heal range, she uses her berry instead of like healing with the potion. That is a bit less time than using a potion, but still not preferred to just one-shotting. Oh, expert Xbox? Hey. Now, upcoming is Drake. Pretty standard fight because he is a dragon trainer and we have the move called Ice Beam. Most dragons are 4 times weak to ice. This Shelgon knows Protect, so I really hope to not see Protect here. Nice, good. Because he could stall out all our Ice Beams and we can't do anything then. So here we are using 1 X speed. Takedown is fine. One X speed to be able to speed everything here. And we need to surf 1 Flygon. Surfing the second Flygon is better though, because you level up on the first one. So I got 193 special attack though, and you only need 176 to one-shot it with the surf. So didn't really need it, but it's the usual spread with your mediocre Kyogre. So that works out. Last is a Salamence with Intimidate, but we also one-shot that. So, upcoming just the Champ. And the Champ is a really safe fight. I'm not sure about my speed, so I'm using a X speed. You usually don't do that. But I have a spare one, and to take it safe, I will be using one. I also will heal before it, but you don't need to save. So Steven just got 6 Pokemon and they're all pretty weak, I would say. We just need 1 X special to one-shot everything with Surf. We only got 4 Surf PP left though. Luckily we can waterfall everything besides 2 Pokemon of him, besides the Cradily and the Metagross. So on the Skarmory we want to see Spikes or Aerial Ace, just attacks, Toxic would lose some time. So let's hope to see no... we saw Toxic. Because we have to heal that. The poison damage is adding up each turn because it's badly poisoned. So, but at least he's not going for Toxic again because of good AI and I'm already poisoned. So now I'm just able to waterfall it and be sure to outspeed everything because of the X speed. Just waterfall the first two Pokemon and serve everything else. So yeah, this is about Steven. I'm just mashing now, like I could close my eyes. Yeah, I really hope you like that run. Time will come up after the fight on the fade out to the credits. It's still about 1.5 minutes away, so no hurry yet. But this actually was a pretty decent one, besides some unnecessary spinners I hit. And
A couple of slow fights that weren't really your fault at all. Weren't your fault.
yeah, like the Del Caddy fight was awful at the beginning,
Yeah.
but turned out well. Most of the fights went really okay. Yeah. One death at Brawley, but that was like my fault in some way because I didn't water gun. But yeah, about as solid marathon run. So our rival is just showing up here. He can't join us because we are champs, not him. So he has to stay here. We are seeing a nice Hall of Fame with all our Pokémons now because we don't deposit Pokémons here. It's not worth it in this game. So we see everything we got.
Dream team.
The dream team, indeed. The Buttfish.
Lemon 3. Gumi.
Well, I am Blend 3. But
in the
yeah,
Hall of
you
Fame
see
too.
your own name too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, saving, don't turn off the power. Buttfish, you were great. Tailo, actually really nice to find the early flyer. And of course Gumi. Gumi was great. Hit most of its mud shots, so that was good. Time is coming up shortly. And Blame on 3. Time.
2:23:10. Nice.
That's
Really nice.
That's a decent time. Pretty happy about that. So, yeah, that was Pokemon Sapphire. I was joined here with Legend Eater and Flutz. You saw them in the red relay race just earlier. And I'm Dolany. And if you want to speedrun this game yourself, go, just like I told earlier, go to PokemonSpeedruns.com. Then go to a forum that's not being used, but there you can find a Discord link. And then go
The
to
real forum.
the Discord. And we are a really nice community. We are helping out everybody. I think I can speak for us all there. Yeah. Exactly. So we always help out new runners. So